Every year, 300 Americans are struck by lightning. They kill an average of 58 people each year. But if you think you have to be outside to be hit, think again. Here's the story of a Texas mom who was struck by lightning while standing in her kitchen. Her 9-year-old son frantically calls 911 to save her life. June 11th, big storms roll into Dallas. Then for one family, disaster strikes.
Kaufman County 911.
Hi, my mom and my sister, they just got hit.
Okay, calm down for me. Your mom and your sister what?
They got stuck.
They got what?
It came through the ceiling.
Okay.
Lightning came through the ceiling.
Frantic 9-year-old Tristan Coxwell grabs his mom's cell phone, calls 911 and pleads for help. The scene he describes for police is almost too hard to believe. His mother, Kimberly, has been struck by lightning inside their home.
Stay calm and tell me what happened.
Lightning came through one of the lights and struck my mom and my baby sister.
Is your mom talking to you?
No, but she's breathing.
Tristan says his mom was standing in the kitchen holding a pan when a bolt of lightning came through a light fixture above her, struck her chest, and exited her foot. First to arrive at the scene, Deputy Brooke Haar.
She was mumbling and not very coherent, and was not able to attend to the children at the time.
Joining us live, as you can see, in an exclusive interview from Forney, Texas, Kimberly Crone, her hero son Tristan, that's her husband Chris, holding their adorable baby girl, Serenity. Good morning to you all. And we should say, Kimberly, to let everybody know, you were not holding Serenity when you were hit by lightning, right? You were not.
I was not. No, ma'am. I just put her onto the living room floor.
Oh, thank goodness for that. You had to spend 3 days in the hospital, but how are you feeling, Kimberly?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better than I did that day. My left side is still a little bit weaker, but I am doing great.
And that's where you were standing, basically, when you were struck. Can you kind of show us what happened?
Yes, ma'am. I had just told the kids to go into the bedroom and get a toy, and I was picking up their bowls and putting them on the counter, and I had this pan in the sink. And when I moved it to about right here, lightning came from the ceiling above, hit the pan, which reflected that lightning off into my chest.
And exited through your foot. Tristan, my man, your mom tells you was able to get out to you to call 911. No, to call your grandmother, but you called 911. How'd you know to do that?
When I was little, she got me a little play phone and stuff, and I played with it. She taught me how to call 911. And somehow I do not remember it, but in this equation, I just remembered to call 911 in emergency.
Well, that you were reminded of the right equation, young man. That was great. Want to play a little bit more of the 911 call because Kimberly, you said, Tristan can't remember much of it, and you can't either. Let's take a listen to a little bit more.
Who else is there?
My 4 little brothers and then my little sister.
Okay, is anything still on fire?
Sit down.
Tristan?
Yeah?
Is anything on fire?
No, but it's like a burning snow.
There was also a 6-year-old in the house. There was a 3-year-old in the house at the time. Kimberly, when you hear Tristan, how calm he was, does that surprise you at all?
I was amazed at how calm he was in that situation. The fact that he called 911, he's always been a very witty kid. He is extremely smart, so he knew it was an emergency. But how calm he stayed, I was extremely, extremely surprised.
And what's his nickname?
I call him Riley. That's his middle name.
We also heard Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf, sometimes the family calls him. Why,
yes.
Why is that?
Yes, I do call him Papa Smurf because he always tries to act like the daddy, or, sometimes he even acts like his mama, or, just trying to take care of the children and help any way he can. And we'll sit there and we'll tell him, I have it, Tristan, I have it, it's okay. But he will not take no for an answer. He wants to be in charge.
Well, he was in charge. He was large and in charge that day. Tristan, way to go.
That is right.
Way to go, Tristan. Good job there. Thank you so much. And it's great to see Serenity. I love that name for a baby, Serenity, and your husband, Chris.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks so much.